Good afternoon. So this is a video inspired by Geezer. Hopefully it won't be too long. And it's just a sort of a way of thinking about both the hydrogen compression due to gravity and just in general sort of space-time density and the idea of a quantization of energy or something. So let's take this, and we'll say this is unit. This is we'll call, yeah, that's the proton, and all the paper is the electron. But this could also just be represent, if it was pre-mass space. This is just some mass. This is just some space. But, there started to be a density in that space. And because gravity, any density will be essentially exacerbated by gravity. It's made more intense. Gravity gathers energy and mass. Okay, well, energy in the form of mass. Okay, so there we go. And we notice there's a circle, so it's flat, right? Like flat space, because it has it's just the quantum flux, the ripples in the paper. But now what we're going to do is we're going to start to compress it. And as we compress it, we're overlapping, which means that there's like double the density in this area. And all of a sudden we start to get a cone, which is also can be thought of as the curve in space-time caused by this densification of space. And then as you go more and more, as you make space more and more dense, the curve gets greater and greater. The angle of descent gets greater and greater, however you want to think about it. But I mean, this is a local space-time curvature according to stuff. Like as you get energy, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And this is the way it goes. And the energy just keeps on getting more and more dense. And as the energy gets more and more dense, space itself gets more and more curved. Look how steep we are. We're almost at we must be like almost at the speed of light, or I mean maximum density, because these things all sort of end up applying to each other in a weird way. And there it goes, 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 and I don't know how small I can get it. Eventually, though, this would be only, let's see if I can get it. Wait. Of course, I didn't practice this in advance. Right. More and more dense and more and more dense and more and more dense until this would be essentially just a rod. It wouldn't even be a cone anymore. It would just be a rod. And when it was a rod, when it's at that maximal angle of descent, right, that's when it hits an event horizon, when it's been accelerated that high. When we're at a maximum angle of descent, it basically just falls through time and unfurls again, because what was turned into a neutron because of being so curled up now gets to explode out and become a hydrogen atom again. And this is the idea. And then gravity curls it up again. This is there's always the 1 unit quanta of energy. Oh, cool shape.